Here we have a new 2023 Nissan Sentra. This one comes in the SR premium trim level. And we have the two-tone orange with the black roof with charcoal sport leatherette interior. Now the powertrain consists of a 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder made it to a CVT, and that gives us 149 horsepower, 145 pound-feet of torque. Coming around to the front end here, we have our LED headlamps along with LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. Now the running lights don't flash like that, even though it does look kind of cool. But this design, I love it. I love the SRs and the Versa, Sentra, Altima. They just do a great job at making this thing look just fantastic. And we have this mirror finish here, gloss black. Only black plastic is right in here, and it really goes well with how they did the design. And even around the fog lights here, this is gloss black, and oh, that orange is just beautiful. Now these are going to be 18-inch wheels. They really go good with the two-tone paint, in my opinion, taking a look at it. This is just a great build, in my opinion. Now we get passive keyless entry on the front 2 doors. To the door panel here, we have power windows with one-touch automatic up and down for the driver, power door lock controls, rear window lock, and then we can pick a side for the power mirrors and adjust that way. And then bottle holder here, little storage. And then this one is part of the SR Premium package. We have that 8-speaker Bose sound system. Eco mode toggle here, brightness for the gauge cluster. We can toggle our trips or reset. And then pop the trunk there, gas cap there, and then the hood there. And then we have our power driver seat with power lumbar support. And I just love the design, just how the orange stitching goes with the black, again, to go with the paint job here. But I have that seat up front adjust for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. So we're gonna check out this rear leg room. So not terrible, just a tad bit more space than the Versa. And then my head is still going across the headliner here, but tons of space in terms of just what we have back here. I mean, you have the cup holders here in the middle. So that folds down, you got that. And then we have a USB-A port. There's a view of the front from back here. And then we also have a seat back pocket behind that front passenger seat. But let's go ahead and check out this window sticker. And a huge shout out to John Roberts Nissan for allowing me to review this car. I'll leave a link below to it, as well as their entire inventory in the description below. But you can pause anywhere you need to, check out the features. And then as part of the SR Premium package, again, so much that you get there. But as we come around to the back here, of course, I popped the trunk earlier. So great space here. And then we also have our spare tire underneath there with the jack. But yeah, just terrific space back here for such a small car. And I love the spoiler there. And then our exhaust also looks pretty good. But making our way around to the rear passenger side, gas caps over here. And then if you ever need to fold the seat down, pull this up here, folds flat, you can run longer objects through to the front, and then pretty easy to just snap it back into place. And then to the front passenger seat, we have 4-way manual. And then our glove compartment's gonna be right here. Pretty good size, owner's manuals. And then again, I love just the subtle nuances, the orange stitching here, the gloss black around the AC vent on this side. But coming around to the hood here, latch is right there, just pull up. And there's that 2-liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder. But let's go ahead and make our way to the driver's seat. Now we do have a nice leather wrap steering wheel here. Again, love the orange stitching throughout. I do like that the seat is just wide enough to fit my wider stature. And then even with the sunroof, I have a couple inches of headroom there. over here to the screen, we do get the 8-inch display. So we get AM, FM, XM along with Bluetooth audio and aux input, and then we have 2 USB ports, and that's how we can run our Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. And then phone connections here. When you're setting it up, it's pretty easy. You just make sure you're in your Bluetooth on your phone, and then you just hit that phone button, and then it'll walk you through it. You're good to go. And then you can actually go through your connections here. So they need to add it, use the Wi-Fi hotspot, USB, apps, all that's in there. Then your vehicle info right in there if you ever need that. And then all of your settings will be in here. So you can customize the home menu, the audio sources, and then even the camera settings if you want to. But volume's there, you can mute there. And then you have a tune knob here that you can use. And then you can push that and you can pull up your sound settings right up top there. So it's nice if you are just want to adjust the sound on the fly. Just because the song's too loud or whatever, all you have to do is hit that button and adjust. And then you can adjust it back pretty quickly. Brightness we can adjust here. You can go through your track list, and then it also seeks here. And then there is the front camera with a 360 view. So pretty neat that you have that there. And then you even have a front guideline. So that's super neat. I don't see that often, especially in a car that's around this price point. Then our backup camera's there, and again, you have guidelines to follow you as you turn the steering wheel. Now down here, these are where we have our AC vents. I love how they're integrated. Hazard button there. 2-stage heated seats, heated steering wheel toggle there. And then you have dual zone automatic climate control, so you can adjust temperature there, sync it back up. You can unsync as well. And auto mode, to unsync that, you just toggle the fan speed. And then here you can adjust where the air is coming from, close off the vents, defrosters, and then shut the whole system off, hitting that button again. Then your AC toggle is there. Now the USB ports are here, the aux input's there, 12 volts right there, and pretty ample storage to lay your phone here for the most part. And then for the shifter, hit the lever, reverse, neutral, drive, low gear, and then your sport mode is going to be right there to go with the eco mode over there. Cup holders here, additional storage. Center console cubby space, a pretty good size for this kind of car. Those are the dome lights, sunglasses holder. And then we do have our universal garage door transmitter there. And then sunroof controls, one touch slide. I like how far back it goes. And then you can close that as well. And then you can also one touch tilt it. And there's a view of the back from up here. Now going back to the steering wheel, to the stalks, blinkers are there. Low beams are on now, corners off, and then auto mode there, fog light toggles here. And then high beams are there. When the headlights are on, you can flash there. And then in auto, you can just hit the stalk and the auto high beams are engaged. Now to the windshield wipers, one time there, then your intermittent low, high, and then in intermittent mode, you can adjust how fast they go. And then also, if you have auto windshield wipers enabled, that controls the sensitivity. Now to the left side of the steering wheel, volume controls are here, track list or radio station preset toggle there, and then this back button and these 4 arrows are for the gauge cluster. And you have several different views and settings to go through in the middle here. So pretty sweet setup. And then you do have your adaptive cruise, voice recognition, Bluetooth button are here, and then the gap adjust for the adaptive cruise, and you can adjust the speed and cancel there. Then your blind spot monitor is right there. Push button starts here. And finally, here's the key fob with remote start.